Everything great, cool here. Back with another show. Just got from church. Got a couple nuggets to drop on you that I learned from church. You see the title. Being rich is not a sin. It's what you do with it. You know, I know you heard the story of the rich young ruler, which that's a true story. I'm not denying the Bible, but you can still be rich and follow God. You can't make the money your God. You know, the temptations will be up there a lot worse. If you're rich, I'm not gonna lie to you, but you can still go to heaven. But here's the upside of being rich. You can build more for your church. You can spread the word of God more easily. You got money to grow and help people, help the people overseas. Help the missionaries overseas. There's a lot of good things. Like I said, I'm not here to glorify money, but I'm not gonna throw dirt on money neither. I'm not here to glorify money. I'm not here to demonize money. You know, I'm not. I ain't what you think. I'm one of these people that's money hungry, but money still got it good. You could do a lot of wealthy things, like people like see Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, people like that who still help church and help people. You could do that. The only downside is when you get greedy and you put that money over God, or if you use that money for evil. You know, see, you can work hard and save your money. You know, you can read Proverbs 10:5. You know, Proverbs chapter 10, verse 5. That's one of the things you can read. You can read Malachi chapter 3, 8 to 10. See, Psalms. Make sure it's the right one. Yeah, Psalms like 41:16, John chapter 1. You know, but pay attention to your own money. Let's pay attention to our money. Let's make sure we ain't overspending it. I always open up a savings, that way you have something for a rainy day. You don't gotta be flying flashy, show everything, cause all them people gonna be reach for a handout hours later, cause they feel like, oh, I had to buy all this high price clothes and shoes and stuff. Half of these people be lying, say, I ain't trying to please no one. I ain't trying to shop for no one. Yes, they are, cause you feel like, cause first thing you do when you buy them high price clothes, you like, look at these people, man. Look out. Oh, look at this. I got all these new Jordans and polo and all that. And ain't nothing wrong with that, but don't overdo it. If you know you got bills to pay and things like that, please save your money. What up? What up, young Doug? Yeah, but like if you know you got bills to pay and stuff, don't be buying all this high price clothes, trying to be flashy. Make sure you got money. Like Shaq said, this dude told him have half your money in your checking. Put most of it in your savings, and just ball out with the rest. At least do that. I'm not telling no one what to do. I'm not judging if you buy high price clothes, but man, the goal is to be rich, not to look rich. So let's quit thinking, well, I gotta flash all this money, because no more you attracting attention from the police, you attracting attention for people that will rob you. These people who flash all this money on the internet, they ain't showing you the real story behind it. Them jokers get robbed sometimes. Cause you go to the hood. I don't care if you're here in North Carolina where I'm at, or Ohio, Cleveland, North Carolina, South Carolina, Kansas, or even overseas Africa, West California, East Coast, West Coast. If you flash money in the wrong area, that might be your last. They gonna jump you and make an example. So let's quit. That's one thing we need to quit doing as people. I'm not gonna say just black people. I'm just say people. Let's quit always flashing our money on the internet, because that's not a good look. I know you feel like that's successful, but that don't make you look good. That make you look crappy as a man or a woman. And let's quit being money hungry. And some people, and women too, quit getting mad at your man because he can't buy, or your woman because they can't buy you nothing all the time. Sometimes they gotta pay them bills so you have a roof over your head, clothes on your back, and food on the table. But no, let's learn to make our money grow for us so we can pass down generational wealth like the generation before us did. You know, like I said, I'm not judging no one, and I'm not preaching, but I'm just saying let's do this, for the next generation to come and ourselves. I ain't saying you can't buy nice clothes and stuff, but make sure you stay in your lane to where you still have something to fall back on. You don't want to buy all them clothes and you cold. You out there in the cold, or when the years extremely hot. No, months extremely hot. You out there in the heat, or begging people for money for food and stuff. You can't do that. Be wise with it, cause them Jordans ain't going nowhere. All them flashy clothes ain't going nowhere. You can get that later. Make sure you build your money up, or as the young people say, your guap up. You know, be grateful for what you got, cause God ain't gonna bless you with more money if you ain't grateful for what you already have. You know, you, work hard for your money. Easy money ain't what it's cracked up to be. And some of y'all women say, I want a man with easy money. Because, oh, well, I don't want to have to wait every 2 weeks to get something. Well, too bad, you're going to have to. And not every man that get paid every 2 weeks ain't going to be able to give you money or buy something like in the middle of them 2 weeks. And half of you women who say that, what you got to show? You just seem like, women that say crazy stuff like this seem like a woman that just really ain't got no job herself, like a broke person. Let's say, I ain't picking up broke people, but if you talk like that, you broke. You can have money and be broke if you got a broke mentality. But yeah, y'all gotta quit that because good doggone well. If you want that drug dealing people like that, it's risk to that. That fast money ain't always what it's cracked up to be. Now, if you make a legit fast money, like doing something legal, like you get cash out for something on YouTube, I ain't knocking that. That's a different kind of story. But if you like them people, dudes or women, who got that fast money doing illegal, dangerous stuff, you're crazy because number one, that could put you at risk, and especially if you got kids and things like that. You don't want your kids not having their mama or father because you choose to be with this person who's making that fast money. These rappers and singers, not all rappers and singers, but these specific ones and actors, they ain't telling the whole story about that. That fast money ain't what it's cracked up to be. It's you got backstabbing snakes in the grass people that will turn their back on you for that fast money. Trust me, they out there and you got police will be on your back and all that crazy stuff. You know, I know some people like to, as Cujo from Goody Mob would say, dress it up and make it look sweet, but it ain't what it's cracked up to be. Just make, like I say, if you making legit fast money like on YouTube or getting cash apps, I'm not knocking that. We talk about that legal stuff like drugs and stuff and doing something stupid. It's, oh, you pay your tithes, give God this 10%, and that's all he asks for 10%. Jesus asks for 10%. You can do that. If you give someone money that's just gonna waste it, you can give Jesus Jesus like 10%. I ain't trying to force it on you, but just dropping the nugget there. I think yeah, 1% of people save their money. Most people want to ball out, and especially in this culture now. I think in China they different. They more about saving their money. Here in America, like I say, I ain't knocking America. I love being America. I'm just saying how the Western we say in the Western mentality we like to just spend it and not save. Like I say, if this don't go for you, don't get offended. You know, I think 1% save their money. Be wise with your money, of course. See, great wealth is a different. It's a different maker because if you save that money and do right, you become rich. You can make a difference in people's lives more than you can being poor. But you still can make a difference in people's lives being poor. But if you got that more income, you can actually do more for people. And like Rick Ross said, I like how Rick Ross said, he teaches friends how to make money so they don't have to always come to him. Teach your friends how to make money. Get a little legit side legal hustle, selling lemonade, Kool Aid, YouTube, things like that. Legit hustle that's not gonna get the police on your back. And you teach them, each one teach one. You teach them to make money, they gonna make that money, and y'all be good. But you also gotta be wise with it. You can't just think, well, I gotta ball out. I know our pockets get hot sometimes, but sometimes you gotta put that fire out and put half that money in the savings. Put that in the savings that grow. Don't touch it unless you have to, because I know it's tempting, especially in this society now. Everybody want to be a baller, but sometimes you gotta let that savings money let that stay so it can grow, and you have something to fall back on. You can be rich, off of that. See what else? You can build your church, help fix things in a way you couldn't. Being poor and being rich ain't the sin. It's what you do with it. You know. You can also read Proverbs 13:11. You know. Let me put some of these things right here. Yep, yep. Let me type this down. You know. Y'all gonna thank yourself for this message later on. I'm gonna be humble. I ain't gonna say you gonna thank me for this. You gonna thank yourself. Yep, yep. Yeah, I just had to drop these nuggets on y'all, so y'all can make it in life. I gave my word. I told y'all I ain't gonna just entertain y'all. I'm gonna have to give y'all something y'all can actually learn from. So I'm gonna stay true to that because I love y'all. I love the peoples. Okay, man. This one of the messages I couldn't just hold to myself. I had to let that light shine. Like Sting said, you gotta take that lamp, that shade off your light, and let it shine for the people. I want to see everyone prosper. See what hold that with me. Just a couple more. I'm gonna put out in here. Okay, here we go. There we go. Let me see what but yeah, and also you got empty wealth versus easy money. It ain't always easy. You will set yourself free. Rich ain't the sin. I know that easy money look good, but it's more of a price to it than you think. That hard, we gotta work hard for your money. It may be boring and frustrating, but at the end, it's worth it because you don't have to have no one on your back and all that. You don't got to worry about the snakes, because you that easy. Listen to these drug dealers and people like Rick Ross, Freeway Ricky Ross, not to be mistaken for the rapper Rick Ross, and all these top drug dealers that was famous for being a drug dealer. I ain't judging them or knocking them. I'm just using an example. Look how even the look who they thought they could trust the people around. Like the females turned on them, the males turned on them. They so-called best friends turned on them. Cause especially like that selling drugs, you may think it's fun, but sometimes so another drug dealer can come their way and get in your friend's ears or someone's ears, and they'll turn on you like that. Then they done told on you to the police. Now you in jail and prison, suffering while they living it up. Mhm. And to you women, quit mess with these dudes selling drugs and all that. I ain't judging no one. I'm just saying especially you got kids. You got to think about your kids. Cause what if that dude get arrested and all that, and you get sent to prison and you never see your kids again? Like I said, I'm team no sugarcoating. Now I'm not sugarcoating nothing. Nothing. I'm here to save your life. So if I gotta hurt your feelings, I will. I'd rather hurt your feelings and your life be saved than to sugarcoat it so you be living a life of a lie. And I know some of these rappers out here making it cool to sell drugs, but it ain't the way. But shout out to the rappers who don't do that. Like I say, I ain't knocking none of them. I ain't knocking the ones who make it cool to sell drugs. I ain't knocking the ones who ain't making it cool to sell drugs. I'm just saying like it is how I feel. It's they ain't telling you there's a consequence to that. And plus, it ain't worth going to prison, losing your life or losing your freedom for drugs. No, you can make legit money other ways. I know it might seem to be cool to be flashy, but it ain't worth. Look at 50 Cent and all them people, vitamin water. Master P got the rap snacks and all that. That's legit hustle. No, without worrying about looking over your back for police or the snakes and people like that, or women that just want you for your money. Empty wealth leaves you, while work wealth stays. Yeah, when God bless you, sin is still around the corner, but you can resist sin and still win with God's blessing and doing your thing. See what else? Let me see. hmm Oh, I got one more about to put, but yeah, let's build together, man. You know, make the money. Don't let the money make you. Just build your wealth wisely to where you can give your mama a new car, get her out the slums, get out of that stressful 9 to 5 job, or get your girlfriend out that stressful 9 to 5 job. Or you can build up and just live good. We can live more happy. I don't care. You could be good being a billionaire. I don't care if you make 1 billion. If you legit if you know how to take care of your money, you live good off a billion. Being a billionaire, you don't gotta be the Jay-Z level of richness. You can be a billionaire or a millionaire and still be good. Just be wise to money and don't overdo it. And quit. Another thing, my people, let's quit flashing our money all the time. That's my pet peeve, the old school pet peeve, the old school people pet peeve, the new school people pet peeve. You don't gotta flash your money on there. That number one, that makes you look weak. Cause a strong man, he know how to make his money secretly. He don't got flash. The world don't need to know. Never let the right hand know what the left hand is doing. And also, don't you manipulate people, ask them for money and never pay them back. Quit robbing Peter to pay Paul. Stay true to your word. If you say you're gonna pay someone, make sure you pay that person back. Cause you're a low down person if you keep playing with people and you ain't paying them back. Because number one, if they cut you off, who you gonna go to next? And number two, you don't throw dirt on your name. Number three, don't do it. Because let's say the versus tables will turn and you needed help, and someone was using you for money, but they never pay you back. It's not a good feeling. See, I ain't here to make stuff like that feel good when you're doing people wrong. I want you to feel bad about it. You know, but I'm also here to uplift you at the same time. You can change, just pay that person back and quit doing things that's gonna get you in situations where you always got to ask for money. If you know you getting gypped by someone and they manipulate you, leave them alone. And watch out for these swindlers too. Never trust a person to say, I'm gonna give you this product, but you pay me right now. Nah, you gotta be like this. Hey, if you gonna sell me some clothes or something, make sure you got it with you. I'm not giving you my money just because you gypped me. Hey, I learned the hard way with that. Never trust a person that's doing that because 10 times out of 10, they about to jip you. You ain't getting your money back, and they ain't go. And I ain't talking about no drugs. I'm talking when I say product, I mean clothes, or computer or something. Make sure they got that computer or whatever it is with them. Or make sure they got that product with them. Because if they just telling you something you want to hear, don't trust it. Because usually it's a trap, and they gonna get you out your money. I said what I said. Anyone got offended by it, it doesn't matter. But anyone that learned a lesson about it, that's what matters. It's here to here to teach some lessons too and entertain you. Watch out for them people. And anyone that's like sweet talking in your ear and they making it sound good, treat it like this. It's too good to be true. Don't do it. Quit giving these people your money. And say, hey man, if you give me this money right now, I go buy this for you. Nah, you be like, nah, I played. You gotta be like, nah, I played. Like, what a product it? What shoes, Jordans you gonna sell me? Now, I ain't talking about no illegal stuff. I'm talking legal. Nah, I don't condone illegalization. I'm just saying, though, that's like you say, I'm gonna sell you a pit bull, but give me $1,000 and I'm gonna go get it. You ain't seeing that $1,000 again. I like, nah, play. You gotta take me with you. Let's see the pet bull together. Let's see Scooby Doo and all them dogs or whatever. Uh, see Nate Dogg, Snoop Dogg, whatever the dog is, Snoopy the dog. Um, Spuzz McKenzie out it. Like, nah, you know, you, hey, I'm being funny, but I'm being real at the same time. You know, you gotta watch out for them people because you work hard for that money. You can't be letting people jiffy at your money. You know, tell them to get a job, or something. You know, I tell like it is. Tell them like at least pay you back. It's loyalty. If you respect someone, you would pay them back. You wouldn't keep just saying, "Well, let me borrow this, let me borrow that." And I pay you and don't pay them back. Like, nah, man, if that person got a kind heart. You shouldn't be taking advantage of them and their money. This real stuff right here. Because if you're a low down person. Low down. I didn't cuss. You shouldn't do nothing like that. Because if you have a heart, you be like, man, I gotta pay them back because they did this for me. And if you had a heart, you be like, I gotta quit taking advantage of them because it's wrong. You gotta soul search yourself for soul talk with God, talk with Jesus. If you don't have a heart and you just like, let me use this person for their money and not pay them back. Because how would you like if you was busting your butt for a job and people keep asking you for money and they don't pay you back? Man, y'all gotta quit that mentality, especially my black people. And I ain't saying all black people, but the ones who do. Let me phrase it, especially my black people that do that, and especially all people really, but including blacks that do that. Let's quit doing that from robbing our own people. And I ain't saying go rob other races of people. I ain't saying rob white people or nothing, but let's quit jipping our people out of money. Let's make this money together and quit playing games with each other. Let's say, how would you like? That's the only way you stealing food out that man's baby's mouth because you keep playing with them because you like, oh, I know they nice, I could use them for anything. You gotta start paying them back. This cold hardcore truth. You know you gonna drink this water tonight, and this water is truth and justice and facts. Y'all need people just need to quit doing that. Don't be doing people like that. Pay them back. Honor your word, cause you ain't honoring your word. That just prove what your character is. I said it, and it needed to be said. You know, but yeah, just yeah, and also see what else. Yeah. So, I didn't cuss. I said yeah, yeah. Just in case someone thought that I said yeah, yeah. I didn't say the H word. Yeah. No, here's and don't work with evildoers. I don't know the verse exactly. No, someone like using their money to hurt people or doing bad things with it. Don't work with them. Don't give them money. I don't care who they is. I don't care if it's Joe Biden, whoever. Quit giving people your money, and they ain't doing it for no good. Give your money to people that's doing it for good. I don't care if it's Black Lives Matter, Red Lives Matter, Green Lives Matter. If they ain't used for good, don't give them your money. You know, I said it. Uh huh. No, I mean this though. Yeah, had to get, but yeah, just build a wealth. Make sure you got something for your kids grown. If you don't want to have kids, make sure you got something your homeboys can grow off of. Well, make sure you got something you can grow off of, and teach your homeboys how to make their own money so they can grow off of it. Let me rephrase that now. You don't need your homeboys going off everything. Like you can help them, but you gotta be like, hey man, you gotta be no, my brother. You got to get your own. You gotta tell them, hey, this how you can make your money legit. Invest in this stocks, build your brand. I don't care if you create some new soda with their own flavor. No, build that. Get a get a copyrights. Get the ownership of that. Make your own. And you be like that way. You got your own. That's why you got your own wealth that you making, and your homeboy got his wealth that he's making, and everyone got their wealth that they making, and they don't have to ask it for you. That's a beautiful thing. Ain't nothing wrong with helping people, but some people gotta learn to do for self. To build that wealth. That way they got their own. They don't have to worry about your home, your lady friend, girlfriend, wife. She can build her own. That way she don't have to ask for your money all the time. But you got it to where you established and wealthy, or you can get buy her stuff when you want to. But she got her own where she can buy stuff by mm, she buy her stuff when she want to. She buy you stuff when she want to, and she don't always gotta ask for you, ask your money from you, ask for money from you. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, that's where y'all got established, and teach your kids how to have their wealth, have their little business and stuff. If you can teach your kids all these new dances, so ain't nothing wrong with that, and all these new slangs and rap songs and stuff, you can teach them how to build wealth, and teach them coding, teach them about business class, tell them what classes to take, tell them what classes to go to, tell them, hmm, tell them what classes to take, show them like uh I forgot the show I used to watch about Vibrate High, whatever it was. We had like P Diddy, Master P, 50 Cent. I think Ice Cube might be on there, and they was all talking about how they make money. Teach them that. If you could teach them all this bull crap that's on TV, like all this unnecessary dances and things that ain't benefiting them, guide them to rappers like Master P, 50 Cent, Ice Cube, Dr. J, late Easy E, late Biggie, late Tupac, people like Chameleon there, late Nate Dogg, people who done made money and built. See, Warren G, all these channels you watch, I think that web channel, I don't know, I know it had a song say Vibrate Higher. That was the thing. I think it's a top 50 something, but keep looking at that. That's what helped me back in 2019 when I was in the shelter and things like that. Just watching that, and you can learn to build from that. And don't say you can't, because you got the internet at the palm of your hand. If you use the internet for stupid stuff, you can use it to make yourself rich and be wealthy. And you can use it. Basically, what I'm saying, if you can use the internet for stupid stuff, you can use the internet to be rich. So I don't want to hear people make excuses, including my people, black people, say, "Well, I can't find it." Like if you can find drama, a world star hip hop, and all that, you can find how to make money. And look at these things and how these people like Bill Gates, Donald Trump. Even if you don't like Bill Gates and Donald Trump, you ain't gotta like them. You gotta like the money. You gotta like how to make the money, and you gotta like how to grow the money. Realize that, like that. You don't gotta like the person. See what they did, Elon Musk and all of them, and don't say you can't. Black people, you definitely can't. Yeah, if y'all can find out shows or they talk about women's weaves and stuff like weaves and all that, and they nails and pedicures, and you want a bad set, you can put that information out there. Or Elon Musk talking how to make money. So I won't hear no black people or no people in any color, but particularly my black people say, oh, I can't find that. Like if you can find drama, you can. Y'all could tell us who fighting who. If Young Jock done got into fight with someone, you could tell us about a show where P Diddy showed you how to make millions. So I don't want to hear all that nonsense. Like I said, I ain't fussing. I'm showing y'all care. I'm compassionate about what I say. But I'm calm down. I got a little razzle dazzle. But yeah, we can build this and keep teaching people how to build a wealth. The goal is to be rich and to not look rich. So let's quit teaching our kids, including our young black kids, how to look rich or how to be materialistic. Still, you need God, Jesus, your faith, your friends, and your family. And the wealth is good, but teach them how to live life because money can be made. That time you can't bring that back. You know. And quit feeding these people this, and quit feeding these young black kids as well as our kids this pipe dream, this fantasy like, well, if you got all this materialistic stuff, this money, goes and watching and jewelry, you're gonna be happy. Nah, teach them the best. Like Ice Cube said, the best thing in life is life. Teach them joy, happiness, peace, God, prosperity, l- see love and things like that, and teach them how to be a human and instead of being a robot. Because basically, teach them just how to be a robot. Just focus on materialism. Teach the young girls, hey, don't love that man for his money, love him for the character that he is. Or you just gonna raise a, see, how should I say this? Or you just gonna raise the next generation of gold diggers, people who just want someone for their money and don't care about them as people. Imagine what could happen to your daughter if she just trusted a man that lay it by his wallet. She could be in abusive relationships. She could be killed. She could be raped. Just trusting that man. If you teach them, just trust his money, never trust him. Same with the young boys. Quit teaching them, hey, don't trust only trust this girl because she making money. You gotta teach them like, hey, quit trusting people and their money. Trust their character and see what their character about. Because that'll save a lot of people from being kidnapped. Why you think some of these people done got kidnapped? And I ain't picking at people that been kidnapped. A person tell them what they want to hear on the internet, and they say, oh, he rich or she rich or they got this money. They don't gotta be rich. They can have a lot of money, and that person's not using their common sense. They using their blind eye because they only hear the money and see the material stuff, but they looks and they let their guards down and they go trust that person. They go to that person's house, get kidnapped or get killed. They trust that person. They don't trust their common sense. They trust their blind eye. And they go to that person's house and they get kidnapped and get killed. All because they trusted that money and they ain't really. You never talk to them. Read that person's character. Quit worrying about the material stuff. And these women saying, "Well, you gotta have this kind of money to get with me." I'm like, "Shut up, cause what you bringing to the table? You can't just expect that man to shower you with money and do this, and you're not doing nothing. You can't at least cook for the man, clean, uh, take care of your kids, take care of his kids. If y'all get together, no, rub his back when he need, talk to him. Hey, you be like, hey, baby, how was your day? Are you stressed? Give him someone to talk to. Quit being like, well, you gotta give me money. I ain't gonna do this or that. Really, you're not looking good as a woman. And same with men, you can't be like, well, if she got this money, I'm gonna stick with her. Then you get her pregnant and y'all realize it didn't work out. You just was there for the money. Then you do that with the next woman and get them pregnant. And you just raise a lot of kids that don't got that all confused because they all got different mothers. I ain't knocking it, but I'm telling you the truth too. So let's quit trusting the money and these material elements, and let's start seeing the people for their characters. And I feel like ain't enough people in that telling you that, oh, I only trust a man, like I only trust a man or woman that leaves their wallet. Sometimes if they leave with their wallet, they're gonna control you and be controlling, you know. But no, back I had to get that out the way because someone needed to hear that. But yeah, let's build this generational wealth, man. So we all have something to grow on and share the wealth. Don't be stingy because there's more money, plenty of money to go around. And I'm out. Like, share, and subscribe.